this demonstration, we're going to examine how liquid water turns into a gas we call steam when we boil a kettle. This is a direct follow-on from our melting ice activity, allowing students to further explore how heat, which is the jiggling of molecules, can cause things to change from one state to another. For this activity, you will need a kettle and a thermometer. We recommend using a glass kettle so students can see what's going on inside. If you don't have a glass kettle, you'll need to use a digital thermometer with an external probe so that you can safely read the temperature. Place the thermometer into the kettle and position it so that you can safely read it. Try to keep it from touching the bottom. As this demonstration will involve high temperatures, take caution throughout. Be careful of the glass walls, as these conduct heat very well, and the area near the spout, as hot steam can still burn you even quite far away from the spout. Explain the dangers of boiling water to your students. Switch the kettle on and draw your students' attention to the thermometer, the small bubbles which form on the bottom of the kettle, the fuzzing or gurgling sound as the bubbles pop, the steam coming out from the spout, and what temperature the water reaches at the end. Read off the temperature of the kettle out loud every 30 seconds and write it on the whiteboard as you go. You may want to do this by boiling the kettle a second time with fresh water. If you haven't previously introduced students to plotting data, this may be a good opportunity to guide the class through making a dot plot on the whiteboard. Here is an example of what you might expect to see. Ask students the following questions. Why does electricity make the kettle get hot? Electrons come down from the wires and pass through the metal coils in the kettle. The electrons bump into the atoms of the metal, causing them to jiggle, which means that they get hot. And this jiggling then transfers to the water molecules. We call this jiggling phonons, and we learn more about phonons in the hot stuff module. What causes the bubbles to appear in the water? As the water molecules jiggle more and more, they eventually have enough energy to break free from the electrical forces that hold them together in a liquid. This causes the liquid water to turn into a gas called steam. What causes the noise we hear? Gases take up more space than liquids, so as the liquid water turns into steam, it expands and bubbles up through the liquid, and then rushes out the spout of the kettle. What temperature did the water reach? About 100 degrees Celsius. This is called the boiling point of water. You may find that the thermometer reaches a few degrees above or below 100, but this is likely just because the thermometers are not perfectly accurate. Factors such as air pressure and things dissolved in the water can change the boiling point of water, but usually not by very much. Conclude the lesson with a whole class discussion of heat and the states of matter as described in the lesson plan.